So I want to use the same decks because I always like to see if the divine masculine and divine feminine are mirroring each other, or if they're going through some completely different things. But basically, I want to do with same Green Witch Oracle deck. What message does the universe have for the divine masculine? So the first card that we got is this. I think that's a mosquito and a beetle. I'm not sure. I'm not good with bugs. But and there's like a gem in the middle, and there's like leaves all around it. So what it says is leaves, of course, it's called leaves. Renewal, revival, progress. So divine masculine, what I feel is that you're going through a dark night of the soul, you're changing your perspective, you're adopting a new sense of belief systems. So that's why you're having a renewal of mindset. And then also revival, and you're feeling revived because now you're like, okay, this is who I'm meant to be. This is who I am. You're discovering who you are. So you're feeling a sense of revival, like your soul is feeling revived. And you probably went through a painful experience where you just saw that the universe wasn't working out in your favor. And then, so yeah, you're probably going through this phase where you feel like your soul is being revived, like you're starting to be hopeful towards things. You're probably going through a very painful experience where you weren't feeling like yourself, and now you're starting to have this revival. And that's what spring brings too, right? Revival. All the leaves die in the winter and then they revive, and that's what it's called, leaves, right? That's springtime. That's the time that things are revived. And maybe this is revival of a situation, of a thing with a romantic partner where you're reviving the situation with that. And then progress as well, right? Like you're having progress in your life, going towards things that you want, and going after and showing the world who you are. So you're having progress on this healing journey where you're feeling like you are getting through the hurdles, where you're overcoming things, where you're feeling renewed and revived, and there's progress. You can see the progress within yourself, right? So yeah, this is how you're feeling. And then time. Look at that. And there's like a crystal in the middle of that. So it says presence, self-awareness. So you're having this renewal and progress and everything because you're having the presence and self-awareness. You're being present with the moment to do the healing work, to figure out your flaws, childhood trauma, whatever the case may be. And you're taking accountability. You're not blaming for why things are the way they are, blaming the universe, blaming others. You're taking accountability for your actions and your role in self-sabotaging, whatever the case may be. So you're gaining self-awareness on your life. You're gaining self-awareness on belief systems. You're gaining self-awareness on how the system works. Like you're just gaining a bigger self-awareness. Sorry, I had to burp again, confirmation burp. I didn't need to burp for the whole feminine reading, but I need to burp for the masculine reading. But yeah, so you're gaining a sense of self-awareness on what you're meant to do in this world, who you are, and your belief systems. You're gaining self-awareness on the system and the matrix and coming out of that. So you're gaining self-awareness in all areas, and it probably feels overwhelming, but you're having a renewal through that, right? Like your spirit is feeling revived. Your soul is feeling revived because you're gaining the self-awareness and being present to do the shadow work to get to that place. And then we have Mordor and Pestle. I love that bowl to mix spices in. I need to get one of those. My aunt had one for a long time. But integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. So it's like all of these cards fully relate to each other. Like, again, you can't make this stuff up. Everything is related to the other. And I shuffled the cards, pulled, shuffled, pulled, and they're all related. So what I said, because of the self-awareness, you're having progress and you're having renewal. And this is the time the universe wants you to know you're going to be integrating all these new things that you learn. Integrating into your reality, integrating into your personality. And it's going to be subtle that you're not even going to notice the changes, but they're happening. And it's because you've been thorough with everything, thorough with your perspectives, thorough with your change, thorough with your habits. You're being thorough, and that's what's getting you to integrate all these new philosophies, principles, mindsets into your reality. So now I'm going to pull from this deck and see what comes out underneath that. So another set of beautiful cards came out for the Divine Masculine on this starseed. oracle. And the first one is Child of the Cosmos. Look how beautiful is that? It's like her heart chakra is open now. And it's saying the intelligence of the universe lies with you. So this is saying that the universe has your back. The answers reside within you. Look within and keep looking within. And this is how you're going to get to clarity, right? And this was under the Leaves card, which was renewal, revival, and progress. So trust in the universe, because you are a child of the cosmos. Your soul exists forever. You are eternal. And I think this is what you're realizing, that you are a child of the cosmos. That you're not just conditioned to this 3D reality and life is over after that. No, your soul lives on forever. And that's why the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Wisdom. You've had wisdom from past lives that are within you. You just need to look within to tap into it. So by you looking within, that's what creates this renewal, revival, and progress. Look within, look within, look within. Look outer too to get the answers and information from other people, and then take that information and look within. And then you got the 7 star sisters. So beautiful, them, like dancing around in the stars. And it says birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. And that's funny because that's under the presence and self-awareness, which is basically that you're gaining this self-awareness by being present in the moment, looking within. And this is what's birthing new creation, birthing new ideas within your mind and physical world. Maybe you're creating stuff, building stuff, whatever the case may be. You're birthing new creations, new ideas that's rippling out into the universe. And expressing yourself. You're getting to a place where you're expressing yourself with others, expressing yourself in the world, just really choosing to tap into your expression and not just hold back how you feel or what you want to say. You're fully getting the self-awareness to be able to express yourself. And then it says, trust in timing. So it says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So whatever decisions that you have about your future and what you want to do, time is not running out. You spend your time continuing to heal, do the inner work, focus on who you are, figuring out who you are, what you want out of this life, because time is not running out. What's meant for you will be for you. And I've talked about this in my other video, that as long as you keep getting on a higher vibration, then you'll attract those in that are on that same frequency and same vibration, So it's just trusting timing that things won't come into your life until you're ready for them to come into your life. So you need to keep doing the inner work, and like that's why I said integration. It's under integration. Trust the timing when the integration comes in as well. That all these things that you're learning at the moment, all these things that you're tapping into your inner wisdom, it's subtle, but the integration is going to happen. And it's just trust the timing, not on your timing. Surrender. Don't try to control the situation. Just trust the timing on when it's meant to play out. And time is not running out. Don't get stuck in the 3D world of telling you when you need to accomplish things by a certain point, because everything will happen in divine timing. So I hope this helped, Divine Masculine, and you to see what message the universe has for you.